incentive tune. This is the second incentive tune for 2 new tunes for Neverwinter. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head off to the Neverdeath graveyard and the first leveling zone. Gonna go see some undead. Go up here and talk to the Doom God. We gotta go look for the missing Doom Gods, which will get us to level 3. Now this is a paladin. This paladin, anytime you see stuff like that, you want to pick up the sparkling. Talk to the acolyte here. Okay, so we're going into the rift. Down here. Well, found the first camp. Oh. This leveling a tank or leveling a paladin is going to be interesting. I've never taken a paladin through the leveling zone. The 2 paladins I had are both older characters, and I've never ever I'm used to leveling fighters, rogues, stuff like that. Pick up a chest here, and of course it throws everything out. Go back down over the hill. Couple of guys down here. Oh, I guess I probably should change these out. I don't know if they both work at the same time or not. I guess it's something I ought to look at. I got those bells specifically for her during the oh, I forgot to pick up kits. I got the bells specifically for her for the from the Jubilee event, knowing I was going to be leveling a I was going to be leveling a paladin. pick up some kits for her. Yes, I dare disrupt the ritual. I made her a paladin of Tyr, but I have tried to give her every advantage in Ooh, 25 Seals of the Adventure. Doom Guide Severin. Okay. I'm going to hit this. Back out. We go back to Volak. Level 3. So now we get the Lich's Lament. We get the Dead and the Dying. And we get Rest in Peace. Let's see, do we get any new gear here? It's really a shame you can't add those to the appearance library. Like you can some other stuff. And as you can see, I've got some gear already waiting. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we get a trained grizzly. And we're up to 6 incentives. Back out to the past the rift. And we're going to go out into the Pauper's Fields. Oh. Somebody has already raised a banner to kill them for. Oh. Newly risen Hulk. Okay, so we got this one done. And we're going to run back to the base camp. We're going to run back out there for just a second. Because something I need to do, and something I should have done already. First investment you can do. Yeah, respawn point. Merchant. Let's see. I want to pick up a stack of arcane kits, a stack of dungeoneering kits, a stack of nature kits. I don't need religion kits because I am a paladin, but I do want thieves kits, and I want to pick up 10. Oh, I don't have enough money. We'll pick up 5. Yeah, we're back down where we started, but it'll work. So that way, as we come across resource nodes, we can just go ahead and do a little harvesting. Well, that didn't work out well, did it? Okay. I'll stop and help him. Most of these people don't have any companions out at this point. Okay. Pick up this, and we'll have to take this old boy around to see if we can find his favored resting place. There's religion skill mode. Okay. So we've consecrated that one. Oh. Bone quarters. That was a nice hit. Okay. So we're gonna ride over this way and we're gonna show him the first thing. He doesn't like it. Just wonder why they went flying. I thought he threw that one completely over. Early on, that's a great skill for survival as a wizard, is to throw them away from you. Later on, it becomes kind of an aggravation in party mode. So you can throw them away from the DPS. So, there. Oh. Here. Now we'll show you. See, he's worried about his philosophhy. So now we'll go to another one. And we also need to go to the Soldier's Memorial. Take the philosophgy up here and show him this last spot, which just happens right now to be this tomb right here. It would have been a perfect. So now he's willing to end his existence. What we're going to do is we'll click on that. That leads us over here into the Soldiers Memorial. Always try and stop by your local campfire. That way you can stay alive. Oh. Spider. Well, that was a rather spry zombie right there, popping up over the side here like that. Slip by them before they get up here. Everyone's dead. Yeah. So what we'll do here is we'll make sure that the follower of Killamore can go on, and we'll burn the body. I didn't check whenever I did this. Oh, I do get increased ability scores. For this one, we're going to go with Constitution and Charisma for the time being. Constitution for the hit points, and Charisma for the recharge speed. Although this character won't be properly built until they reach level 20, or at least until I can get a proper loadout, which is level 11. On down into the Wizard's Tomb. Hello, Winloff. She appears to be in good shape. Yeah, you probably ought to get out of here then. Oh, a little tip that I didn't put here is you should always try and stand on the chests before you open them. Because not every chest is a chest. Some chests are mimics. I forgot to look at powers. Do I get another power? Nothing. Okay, nothing as of yet. Looks like level 8 will be the next time I get a decent power. Ominous looking. Look back down over there. Oh, somebody's jumping up. There we go. Okay. Back over here where we came in at. There's a gate open just now. Let's see here. Here's about the lady, the Red Knight known as the Lady of Strategy. Is a follower of Tempest. It talks about Luskin and Neverwinter. And down the hole we go. Pop off this side over here without being seen. Gotta be careful getting close to these crypts. Sometimes the dead's not resting well there. Oh. See what I mean? Looking for resource nodes, anything that might be hidden over here. Got a white commander. Oh. Before we go talk to him. I knew there was another one around here somewhere. Although that wasn't what I was looking for. I was looking for resource nodes. So now we go, and we found Doom God Ganelon. Slide out this portal he's creating for us. And then we're going to hop on here and just ride right on back out. There used to be lore on a lot of these gravestones. I've taken it off. Used to be a mission out here too where you had to go and read the gravestones. Got a new pair of boots, new mace and shield, and a new set of bracers. he'll give me a new set of armor. So we'll equip these. We're just going to turn that into appearance library items. Equip those. Excuse me. Thank you, son. Okay. So we're going to go to the Tree of Souls. Got to keep them away from her till the bar fills. And then she's going to run on. Okay. Sinuses are kind of bothering me. And the bridge of my nose is itching. Okay. Go. Make sure nothing's back here attacking her. And there's the tree. I'm ready. The question is are you ready? Oh, didn't even realize it was over. Well, thank you, Acolyte Newman. It's a lot brighter sky here now. Now, a little tip. There's a chest over here. And as we go to leave, we're going to, instead of riding up there, we'll ride down and around this way. There's another chest over here. There's always someone wanting to do some harm in a graveyard. So we'll get rid of him. And there's another chest. Now we'll get out of the graveyard. we'll head back to the Doom Guide. Let's see if you look over there. That's that one monument. This area of the dead. Get to level 4. We got a new piece of armor. It won't let us convert that to Clearance Library. How rude. That's just rude. So we need to go out here. Going to go there, but we're not going to go there quite yet. What we're going to do is we'll take a right turn here at Albuquerque. See that bridge, footbridge right there across the way? We're going to go over here. The reason being is because right there on that knoll is the first scrying stone in Neverdeath. Up there, you just jump up like that, and there is the Pauper's Field. And then there used to be a mini dungeon up here. It's not here anymore. There's still some undead lurking around, and they used to be right there. Ride by this guy here on our way to the next spot. Okay. And now riding up here, you can see the banner of Kellamfor keeping the undead at bay. Right here, well, one is a resource node. So we'll pick that up. But right here, hidden in the trees, is the second scrying stone, which gives you a view of the graveyard of Neverdeath. Is we'll go ahead and go one into the Pauper's Field. There's knolls all over the place here. Down there, it's the camp we're heading to. Down there over the bottom of the hill. Okay. So down over the hill we go, fighting more gnolls as we go. Always on the lookout for resource nodes and lore, such as this right here. It talks about the Red Wizards of Thay, which if you've seen the latest Dungeons and Dragons movie, Safina. The actress did a wonderful job portraying her. I want to say there's... Oh, look, Chloe. Child's toy. Lay him to rest. Not much more here, although there is a interesting little waterfall here with a chest. Stand on the chest. Should be a chest. So, get out of the water here before it ruins our shiny blue armor. Oh look, another chest. Stand on it. Must be a chest. Now entered the tomb. Undead all through the tomb. Not everything here is as it seems. We'll look at the ghostly bridge that just formed. Walk across the ghostly bridge. Don't look down. Off my spellcaster. Oh, some more undead. Oh, dire helms. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Little tip here, always be careful because there's sometimes undead walking behind this, and I don't know if they fixed it. The last 3 times I've been in here doing this, it has been fixed. There used to be wandering undead right here, and they would aggro to the gate and you couldn't get them killed, and Or you get the gate open. Just always make sure there's nothing behind that gate whenever you go to open it. That'll aggro to you. Oh, what's he doing? You know, I'm just going to say that that's probably a bad idea. Okay. Now we go. We'll turn to the graveyard. Oh, and look. Acolyte Newman's here. We can just talk to her. She'll transfer us all the way back to the camp. The Wearers of Purple. This is where you get introduced. That's the... Oh, and we get a new one. 10 Scrolls of Mass Life. Those come in very handy. So the Wearers of Purple. This is where we get introduced to the Harpers. Doesn't really look like a Harper, does she? But she is. Enter the Dragons. Oh, and we need to talk to Christopher Chettlebell. And now we've got a rescuer. Cult of the Dragon. Oh. Okay, got one cultist orders. I need 9 more. Oh. 8 more. Oh, the Restless Undead. Then you got these guys. The cult. Got half of what we need. Maybe get the other half whenever we come out. Let's go to the Monini Crypts. Always cross every campfire you see. I'm not sure, but these guys, since they are cultists, may drop... Yep, they do. They drop the cultist orders as well. So we'll get what we need in here without having to go very far. Ooh, an upward path. Is there anything up here? Nope, nothing up here. We'll go back down this way. Okay. More of them, more cultists, more cultists, more cultists. Oh, we got all the cultist orders we needed. Slayed 50 kobolds. Okay. Look here real quick. Nothing there. And we did get a new one. Oh, smite. So what we're going to do is we're going to take smite and put smite down here instead of the healing. The divine touch I like, but yeah, we'll use that one. That's the ticket, as John Lovitz used to say. Now you have to watch on the floor. There are sometimes traps. Ooh. And see these little, I tend to think of them as tubules, but those are traps. Okay. That slot in the floor, it's not glowing, but that is a trap. Other things, not anything major. Much more effective power the smite is. Slide, oh, right there, trap at the foot of the stairs. Oh. Around for anything we might be able to loot, any lore we might want to pick up, which is everything we can come across. And we've made it through the tunnel. There's 50 cultists that we've slayed. Okay. We'll just go up this high path right here. This low path looks like a good spot for ambushes. Not that this spot's much better, but okay. Well, look, there's a high road there too. Could have went around the highway. Okay. There's the Monini crypts. And all across the floor here. Look at that evil light. All across the floor, see these little squares, those little tubular looking things. You gotta be careful. So they are traps. And if you are free to play, the last thing you want to do is step on traps. Zemi Monini. Zemi, you can go home now. Okay. Out of here. Let's just slide along the path here and avoid these guys. Right on into here. Christopher, I found your patron. And artifact search. Okay. And history lessons. Gotten 2 of the 3 scrying stones. The third one coming up here just in a bit. And we're going to ride out here, and we're going to take a detour from the regular path, because right here, you know, we'll do the artifact snatch. But we're going to ride up into this area here, because this is the old Merchant's Landing, which was the Tyranny of Dragons area. This was the first introduction. And this spot right here used to be the first dragon that you ever encountered in Neverwinter, Charthraxis. He had a beautiful intro scene coming down. He was eventually killed. And prophecy of, or the echo of prophecies, he died just before then, disappeared. Yeah, but there's still a piece of lore up there you can get to remind you of what used to be. Okay, there's 7 of the 12 we need. 8 of the 12. So we've got and on the way back, I'll show you another little interesting spot, because the things that they've taken out of the game, they did place story keepers to allow you to still learn about those areas. Ooh, can we slip up and get this one without him knowing? Maybe. See how our armor's looking now. Appearance. Interesting. A lot of the leveling gear, a lot of the gear you get leveling is wonderful for cosmetics. And we need to go in here Cloak of Darkness was... Dragon Slayer, the campaign that gave that? I'll turn off my friend announcements coming on and off. Grab the key real quick. Go over this side over here. We'll be looking for 5 pages of lore. 5 of his books, pages here. One page. Let's see here. We're going to have 2 pages. They aggroed to me just before I could get the next page. There's 50 gnolls. Back. We're going to get this page before anything else aggroes to us. Okay, here's 3 pages. Okay. Here's page number 5. We got all the pages that he needed that he was missing from his book. And then we'll enter into the crypt here. I think that's Artisan's tomb. More combatants. And a bit of lore. Oh, there's more. Got what we came for. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there is. Chest. And we can stand on it. Okay. Now let's get out of this place. as we ride back to the main encampment, look, campfire, we're going to pop off. See that quest right down there? Here is an acolyte of histories, and he wants to talk about cornering Karzov. So Karzov, this was from the Black Lake district, and Karzov is no longer in the game except for whenever he shows up during special events like the Harvester of Nightmares. He'll pop up in it, and I think he may pop up in the new trial. Okay, Ruined Cape. We're going to convert to Appearance Library. And Mind Flare Belt. Oh, we can't convert it to. Okay, well. Okay, Wheels Within Wheels. So she's going to have us opening the way. So now we got to go to this. Opening the Clockwork Lower Seals. Resource node. Excuse me. Always pick up our resource nodes. This is the last of the lower seals. We'll activate it. Used to be you had to activate the upper and lower seals, but they have taken the upper seals out. So there was 6 seals you had to open instead of just 3. Well, actually, there may have been more than that because I think there was a couple of more lower seals. I know there was at least one lower seal. Shoot. Okay. Let's see, the Shadowfell is a mirror of this world, but it's like the darkness. It's like if anybody ever watched Tales of the Crypt, the intro to it, how the world suddenly got dark. What? guess I did. It did unlock it. Get this one open. Just being nosy. Oh, you can't even get around there. I've probably been nosy and done that before. Okay. Oh, we gotta activate Shadow Lock. Might as well kill these peeps before we go. Don't want them to feel left out. Throw the switch, and opening the way is done. Out the door we go. Now we'll head back to Chettlebell and Wendell. We've got a new haunted longsword and some adventure seals. Now the Clockwork Tomb. This gets us to level 5. So now what we get to do, see, right there by that wall, right there where they're at, there used to be a seal right there that you had to open. And I want to say there was one up here as well, but my memory may be a bit off right there. I do know that there was a piece of lore on the walkway up here that you don't get anymore. But right here is the third and final scrying stone in the Neverdeath graveyard. That's the Craftsman's Rest. We'll just skip along here. Enter Clockwork Tomb and Clockwork Approach. And see, it looks like you should be able to cut through this little shortcut here, but no way to get over that tree. So we have to go around this little point. And as we come up to this resource node, we we get attacked. I'm going to snag this. Resource node. All I'm trying to do is get this resource node. Nothing down there. There may be a chest up here at top. There it is. Stand on it, should be a chest. There's some stuff on the ground. Okay. This is nowhere near as long as it used to be. But it's still rather interesting. First thing we're going to do is start the clock. And we've got to set the hour. And this doorway opens. I'll go down here. Another red wizard, two red wizards. So now we are second clock started. Go back in here and we're going to set the hour again, and that's going to open up another door. Watch for the traps on the ground. And Paladin is probably the hardest class to play in this game. Hence why I've stacked the deck with her, so to speak. I wanted her to be able to survive a main paladin, both Justicar and an Oathbound. Of course, also made. Apologies for the yawns. I also main a fighter tank, a Vanguard. Now look here. Interesting. Interesting. Can't stand on this one. Let's just search it and see that it's a mimic. Mimics do give great loot. They really do. So we got the healers, 2 pairs of healers tainted boots. Put 1 pair on, we'll convert these to appearance library, and we'll convert these to appearance library. And we're going to take these 30 potions there, and we'll put them down there. So they're a little more powerful than the ones we're using. These are rank 2. Yes. Now before we get to the bottom, there's a lot of times a trap at the bottom. We're going to explore around through here. Start this. And then if we look up there, we'll examine the clock. It tells us about the fine craftsmanship. And yes, I know, I did not step on that one to see if it was a actual chest or if it was a mimic. So you gotta be careful, these scripts will sometimes pop open on you. Okay. Another piece of lore. Start this clock. See the water flowing down in it to run the gears. Oh, Flatten the skew. Just like in the movie. Although in the movie they're a lot more deadly. Okay, so what have we got here? Another piece of lore. And before we go down, we're going to go up because there's another piece of lore up here on this set of steps. Looky there. Can't get up. So we're going to set the hour, which opens this door. Get our loot off the wall. Oh, 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 oh. We can hear the clockwork gears going now. Set the 5th clock, read the book, and should be a chest. Oh, should be a chest, because we were able to stand on it. Should be another lever here, and the lever does not open up to go up, but it opens up to go down. And just keep coming around here. Always watch the bottom of the steps because they'll sometimes trap those. Okay. Now here we get hundreds of letters randomly. At the bottom in gibberish, the word ready is clearly spelled out. I am the most ominous and portentous hour, both the darkest and the lightest, and the greatest of them all. What am I? Midnight, noon, or 12? 12, because midnight and noon are both 12, but one is the most ominous and pretentious. This is the lightest and portentous. This is ominous and darkness. This is both. And if you fail that question, it'll just keep giving it to you till you get it right. Spiders and undead. Okay. Religion kit. And then we've got another chest. And a spider that's going to attack us. Little phase spiderling. Phase spiders can be very aggravating because they'll literally phase in on you. Okay. So we'll go over here. We'll set this undead at rest. We'll check something here in just a moment. So I don't remember if we did. All kinds of spider eggs here. All kinds of spider eggs. And Valendra again. Big spider. Hate big spiders. Hate big spiders. Oh, there's a bunch of little spiders too. Oh. Brood swarm. Okay. Nothing else in this room. Just a doorway out. Let's return to Christopher Chettlebell. We'll just ride quickly by them, who took no notice of us. We've heard this. Neverwinter's recruitment. Look at this. 100% off 16 bank slots. So we'll go ahead and buy that. We're going to look at services here as a whole. Oh. Services as a whole. Go back here. So I don't think I've picked up a set of prescribed garments. We're just going to convert those to. Those used to give XP. Now I don't think they give much of anything. Oh, and the shield. I want to convert it to Appearance Library. We're going to talk to her. And then we're going to pop one up here to Protector's Enclave. And we'll go back and see. Oh, gee, level 5 with your hero. Run in here and we're going to talk to Graveyard at Rest, Keys to Success, and Friends in High Places. So, two things we need to do. It says right here, we need to click on this. And on sale, purchase Shimmering Keys. Okay, we want Shimmering Keys. There's 3 free Shimmering Keys, and that's going to allow us to open this lockbox, which will give us a Tourmaline Trade Bar fragment. Another one will give us another Tourmaline Trade Bar fragment, and you can see what we're getting right here. And another one will give us a Marbled Stallion, to which we're going to equip that. 5 keys to success. We're going to go over here and discuss invocation with Zandari. And what this is, whenever you invoke, yes, you get the favors. Now we're going to invoke the power of the gods, or as her deity is Tyr, of law and justice. We're going to do that. I'm going to pick up any lore we see around the place. You know what invocation allows us to do. You can do 7 invocations a day. On the 7th one, on the first one, you get this ardent coin. Ardent coins can be used by elixirs, a die pack, horse, some weapons, an angel of protection, or a medium snow swift horse. You get one of these a day. And you can get up to 2 celestial coins a day. That's if you pray the entire cycle. And with it, it's suggested to buy these coffers right here. The coffer is celestial artifacts. Reason being, see, it has a chance to drop a coalescent mote. Coalescent mote, you get 1 out of every 30 of those. So now we're going to go up here. We're going to discuss companions with Ngong. This is typically where you get your first companion. I'm ready to choose a companion. I always take one at the bottom of the list. I always take a dog. And we'll take the dog there. And what it's asking us to do now is to call the dog out. And there we are. But we're going to go back to the Elminster simulacrum. Now we're going to talk about companions, companion equipment, and then we're going to go down and talk to this person about seals. Now, seals of the adventurer are what we're after at the moment. Seal merchant. And what we're after right now is, we've already got this, the Wanderer's longsword and the Wanderer's shield. We're after these 4 pieces here, or a combination of these 4 pieces here. These are mostly tank pieces, these are mostly healers pieces. Now we go back, talk to Sergeant Knox, listen to the thing about cues, and now he's going to send us to go to Thalos Oathbreaker but we also need to go talk to the claims reward agent, which we'll go ahead and do that right quick. You have Astral Diamonds now. As you can see, we've already refined 100,000 today. We could refine it. And before we go to Vlosk, we're going to go up and visit the rewards claims agent. Or rewards claims agent is up at the top. We're just going to take this path here up to the top. And interestingly enough, right here is Scrying Orb for Protector's Enclave. I don't know if I have actually looked for the Scrying Orb on this one or not yet, but we'll just make our rounds over through here. You see, I believe this is still a flaw in the thing. Here's Protector's Enclave. Beautiful city, beautiful city. Jewel of the North. Right down this way to the claims reward agent. This is the claims reward agent. And this is the antiquity scholar. This is where you would trade in stuff. This, I believe, is a mistake. This should not actually proc until level 20, because you can no longer do Tyranny of Dragons at low level. So, because normally you would have started that and she would have sent you to the Neverdeath graveyard with the mission. Now, I'll teleport to the Moonstone Mask. And if I haven't shown it already, if I have shown it already on this tune, I apologize. If I haven't shown it, then at least you'll know where it's at. Whoop. I wanted my mount. The last scrying stone in Protector's Enclave is up here on the Moonstone Mask. And it's right here. Gives you a great view of the Moonstone Mask, which during the Spell Plague ended up floating in the air above the city. Then if you come over here, you see a little swirly thing. And if you jump into the swirly thing, you end up here. And you get the Fallen Tower Jumper, which used to be the title in the Tower District that you would get, but no longer. So that is the first leveling area.